My beloved child, I am Archangel Michael and I've been trying to reach you for hours. You may have felt the pull in your spirit, the strange heaviness in your chest, the sudden stillness in your surroundings, or the unexplained urge to pause and listen. That was me. That was heaven trying to whisper to you. This is not a message you can ignore. Because something is approaching your life, something powerful, divine, and life-altering. And yet, there is a shadow trying to keep you blind to it. If you do not awaken now, you may never understand why the very path you've been praying for keeps slipping away. Before we continue, take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. These messages are not just words, they are spiritual tools, timely divine interventions sent to guard, heal, and elevate your soul. Now, breathe. Open your spirit. Because the truth is about to rise from the silence. Right now, something you cannot see is preparing to enter your life. It is moving quietly, like the turning of the tide in the dark. Heaven has heard your cries. God has seen your waiting, your loyalty, your tears and silence. But He also saw the distractions, the spiritual blockages, and the false voices around you trying to dim your inner light. That's why I was sent to you. There is a divine door about to open. It doesn't look like what you expected, and that's exactly why you haven't noticed it. You've been scanning the horizon, but the blessing is standing behind you. It is humble, hidden, holy, and it holds the answers to your deepest longings. But something else is at play too. There is an interference. A force sent to distract you right before your breakthrough. It comes in familiar forms: overthinking, old pain, sudden doubts, unexpected arguments, or even strange dreams. These are not random. They are designed to keep your head down while the miracle walks past. Child, listen to me. You must remain awake. You must stay spiritually alert. You must not let your emotions trick you into missing what is already here. There is someone connected to you, either by family, soul contract, or a past life, who has hidden the truth from you. They may not even know they're doing it. But something they've said, something they've kept secret, or a choice they made in the past has been quietly influencing your journey. And now, that influence must end. This is the truth heaven is trying to show you. Because when this truth rises, your destiny shifts. You will begin to understand why certain doors closed, why certain people left, why you felt unseen even when you tried everything. It was not rejection. It was divine redirection. You were being protected from the very path that would have destroyed your light. God did not forget you. He hid you. But now, He is revealing what you must know, not to punish, not to hurt, but to restore. Something powerful is about to be placed in your hands, a calling, a connection, or a confirmation you've been waiting for. But if you keep looking in the wrong direction, you won't recognize it. This message is your moment of clarity. You were never forgotten. There were times you thought heaven went silent. But silence was not absence. It was preparation. What you don't see is that legions of angels have been clearing the road behind you. Every delay was a disguise. Every detour was a shield. I, Archangel Michael, have been standing beside you through every hidden storm. And now I'm sounding the trumpet. You are about to receive a divine encounter. A miracle hidden in plain sight. But you must let go of the version of the story you've been told. You must choose truth, even when it breaks illusions. Before midnight, speak with God. Ask for eyes to see and a heart to receive. Because if you miss this moment, it may not come again for a long time. And something this sacred was never meant to be delayed. You were born for this shift. So now, beloved soul, take a deep breath. Look within. Pay attention to the signs. Forgive the past. Trust your intuition. And be ready, because what you don't see is already walking towards you with your name written upon it. And this time, nothing will stop it. Please, take a deep breath. You are not guided here by accident. Heaven has been aligning signs, shifting energy, and calling your name. I, Archangel Michael, have been trying to reach you because something unseen, yet powerful, is moving into your life. You have been sensing it, haven't you? That tug in your spirit. That whisper in your dreams. That pull in your heart. This is not ordinary. This is a divine turning point. Something sacred is approaching, not just a change, but a revelation. And if you don't prepare yourself, you may miss it. That is why I've been calling to you. You have ignored the signs for too long. But grace is still with you. Right now, you are standing at the edge of something heaven has kept sealed until this moment. A truth that was hidden from you. A door that others tried to close in your face. A blessing someone tried to delay. But God is saying, no more delays. What was hidden is being revealed. What was blocked is being released. You must be awake for it. There are people around you who are smiling in front of you, but in secret, they've been praying for your downfall. Their energy, their jealousy, their words have created spiritual blocks. And because your heart is pure, you haven't seen the damage they've caused. But God sees. And I see. That's why I've been trying to reach you. Because something is about to enter your life, and if you're not spiritually awake, you may open the door to the wrong thing, thinking it's the blessing. But I will help you see the difference. Stay grounded in truth. Stay centered in prayer. Now, listen closely. Someone from your past, someone who was removed for your protection, is trying to return. They come with charm. They come with apology. But not with transformation. They carry the same energy they had when they broke you the first time. This is a test. If you let them in again, the cycle will repeat. But if you trust what you feel deep inside at the nudge of your spirit, you will break the chain for good. Because while this person is trying to return, God is sending someone new. Someone meant for your next chapter. Someone aligned with your healing, not your hurt. But they cannot arrive while your heart is still chained to what was. So I'm asking you to release what is not yours anymore. Release the soul ties. Release the expectations. Release the regret. Your blessing is not behind you. It's ahead. Now listen again, because this is urgent. There is a financial shift being prepared for you. But it won't look like a blessing at first. It will come wrapped in discomfort. A decision. A step that requires courage. A conversation that demands truth. But if you take that step, what was blocked will be opened. What was delayed will be accelerated. The money you need. the opportunity you prayed for. The doors you thought were closed, all of it is being unlocked in the spiritual realm. But you must walk in alignment. Do not let fear make decisions for you. Do not let doubt steal what is meant to be yours. Do not let tiredness keep you from finishing this race. Because you are closer than you think. And the enemy knows it. That's why there has been so much warfare around you lately. The sudden arguments. The random sickness. The overwhelming anxiety. The sleepless nights. All of it was spiritual distraction. Because the enemy hoped that if you got tired enough, you'd walk away from your breakthrough before it arrived. But you didn't. You're still here. You're still believing. You're still listening. That's why God is moving now. So, I ask you again. Will you pause for just a few minutes? Will you let your heart soften enough to receive the truth? Because heaven is opening up a mystery that was hidden from you for years, and God has waited for this exact moment to reveal it. What's coming is not small. It's not random. It's something that will shift your spiritual and emotional foundation. A moment that will bring clarity to the pain you've carried for so long, the missed opportunities, the betrayal that left scars, the strange silence that followed your prayers. It's all about to make sense. You see, the very thing that has been held back from you is not gone. It was protected. Hidden. So that the wrong people wouldn't touch it. So that the enemy couldn't steal it. So that you wouldn't receive it before you were ready. And now you are ready. Your soul has been through enough to recognize the value of this gift. Your spirit has matured. Your heart has been softened by both joy and sorrow. And this timing, this divine hour, is the opening heaven was waiting for. God is not blind. He has watched it all. He has counted every tear that fell from your eyes because of their silent betrayal. And He is bringing justice. He is separating you from everything, and everyone, who was secretly working against your calling. This is why the breakthrough was delayed. Not because you weren't worthy, but because you were surrounded by unworthy hands, by people who would have mishandled your inheritance, by souls who would have drained your light and poisoned your joy. But no more. The angels are now clearing the path. There is a fire burning through the deception. And only truth will remain standing. Only those who are aligned with your divine purpose will stay. You will notice it. Sudden exits. Unexpected silence. People falling away without warning. Don't chase them. Don't beg them to return. Don't question the why. Instead, turn your face to heaven and say, "Thank you." Because when people leave without explanation, it's often because heaven spoke a command that your ears could not hear. Now, you must prepare. For in the next few days, something new will enter your life, a door you didn't knock on, a connection you weren't expecting, a voice that will sound strangely familiar to your soul. It will be the beginning of a divine unraveling. A restoration that reaches not just into your finances, but into your peace, your purpose, your relationships, your sense of safety and belonging. You are not alone in this moment. You never were. And even now, as you sit here listening, you are surrounded by heavenly protection. Your ancestors are praying. The angels are guarding. And heaven is speaking, loudly, clearly, because it is your time now. But there is something you must do. Don't delay this message. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't brush it off like all the others. Because the truth you need, the truth that will finally set you free, is in this very moment. Of course. Here's the continuation of the Archangel Michael script using full stops and commas where appropriate, while keeping the tone powerful and emotionally engaging. So now I ask you, will you finally listen? Will you finally surrender your fears and let the light guide you forward? This isn't a message for the faint-hearted. It's for the chosen ones, the ones who've been wounded, misunderstood, and tested more than most. Something is coming that will test your faith again, but this time, you will not be alone. This time, heaven will go before you. This time, the chains will break for good. The person who caused you pain will witness your rise. The system that rejected you will now make space for you. The doors that closed in your face will swing open wide with divine favor. But to walk through them, you must forgive. Not just others, but yourself. Forgive the moments you doubted, the times you fell, the nights you cried alone. Every tear was counted. Every prayer was heard. You are being given divine clarity. The answers you've been begging for are arriving. The peace you've been chasing will now settle in your soul. Archangel Michael has already positioned his sword before your enemies, and nothing formed against you will prosper. But I need you to act now. Open your heart. Take the step. Make the call. Write the message. Say the prayer. Whatever your spirit is guiding you to do it without hesitation. This isn't the time for fear. This is the time for faith. God is watching. Heaven is recording. Your story is about to change forever. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. There is a divine unveiling about to take place in your life, and when it does, the pain will make sense. The silence will make sense. The delays, the disappointments, even the betrayals, they will all become chapters in your story of victory. So now, stand tall. Wipe your tears. Lift your chin. And speak this out loud, as I stand beside you. I am chosen. I am protected. I am ready. Heaven is with me, and nothing will stop what God has already set in motion. This is Archangel Michael. And I will not leave your side until the healing is complete. Until the battle is won. Until the promise is fulfilled. You are seen. You are loved. You are rising. Now go. The angels are waiting for your next move. And heaven is ready to release what you thought you'd never have. The time is now. The miracle is real. The shift has already begun. And I'll be with you, every step of the way. Amen.